Yo, man, I just wanted to kind of hop on, man. I was having a conversation earlier and just had a lot on my mind. I put a lot of things in perspective. And what was going on, I'm really thinking about love and how love really operates. You know what I'm saying? It seems like when you love something so bad, when you want something so bad in life, it's like you kind of get blinded by you kind of get blinded by like all the things that is going to be required to perfect this thing in a way. We all get fooled by the illusion of something seeming so easy when we never done it before because we want it so bad. We love it so bad. We want it that much to where it's like, oh, I'm getting that. Oh, I want that. I'm gonna have that. You know what I mean? And we kind of lose sight and lose a grasp on, okay, this thing is actually gonna require for me to practice. I'm gonna have to really practice this. I'm really gonna have to like put in some effort. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments in my life. You know what I'm saying? With any new thing, with any change in your life, I feel like it's definitely gonna always be an adjustment. It's always gonna be things that you have to sacrifice and compromise on with yourself. And when you love something so bad, you actually think it's gonna be easy because you want it that bad. You just think, oh, I love it so much, I want it, I want it, I want it. And when I get it, you know what I'm saying? It's like I got it. So it should be easy because I wanted it so bad and I don't have it. But nah, this is where the real work come in at. You feel me? This is where you actually gotta adjust. You gotta make these small adjustments. You gotta try this out. This may not work, and try something else out, and keep practicing it until you perfect it. You know what I mean? And I think like in business, it shows up a lot, right? We all have these passions for the things that we want. You know what I'm saying? We all have these passions for this particular business idea, this goal that we want. A lot of people want to lose weight, a lot of people want peace. A lot of people want a lot of different things. So you want it, and this is like in the beginning of the year, everybody want to lose weight, right? You want it so bad, and then after you get, 2 or 3 weeks in, a month in, realize, okay, this shit really gonna take discipline. It's really gonna take practice, and damn, I ain't really seeing the results I want yet. So let me quit. Most people quit. Most people stop right then and there, like this shit really takes an adjustment. Anything that you want in your life, anything that you love real hard is gonna require a different you. You have to change. You have to literally change something about you to get this done because you never had this thing before. So it makes sense that for you to have something and perfect it, you got to change who you are. Because if you don't change, then you're gonna be stuck having the same things that you already have. So in business or any other goal that you have, you know what I mean? When you first start, when you first start, understand that it's gonna be an adjustment. Understand it's gonna be trials and tribulations. Understand it's gonna be lessons. And don't let the lessons and the quote unquote failures derail you off your path, right? Remember, you love this thing. Remember, you really want this, right? So keep going through the failures. The failures is not a bad thing. The failures is the key. It's the power. It's the shortcut. It's the shortcut that will help you get to it faster, right? Because you fail, now you know what to do, now you know what not to do, and you're gonna get to that goal a little bit faster. It's a superpower, but they fooled us and they make us feel like failures are actually a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's the shortcut. It's the way that you fight through what's wrong with whatever it is to get to it being as close to perfect as you need it to be. So don't quit after a failure. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? When it start feeling a little uncomfortable, that's when you know you growing. You feel me? When it start being uncomfortable, that's when you know it's growing. I was saying the other day, like, imagine if you have a shirt on, right? And you growing every single year, this shirt is gonna feel more and more uncomfortable because you're growing. You're getting bigger. You're expanding. Your mind is getting bigger. You becoming more emotional intelligent. So if you keep that same shirt on, you're gonna bust out of the shirt. At least you should because you're growing. So it's time for a new shirt. Therefore it's time for a new thing to do. It's time for a new way of thinking. It's time for a new perspective. It's time for a new experience. It's time for something new. Once you start feeling uncomfortable, it's okay. It's literally okay. Hold on, y'all. What up, cuzzo? Appreciate you joining my live. What's popping, man? I appreciate y'all joining my live, man. I'm actually on this thing ranting about love, man. I'm ranting about the things that we love the most. You know what I'm saying? The things that we want the most give us a little trouble sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, what y'all feel? How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about the things that we want the most sometimes can feel like the most challenging things in life to get? You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all feel about that? It's like love can be disguised as Love can be disguised as so many different other emotions. Soon as you get something for the first time, there's excitement. And then when it's not really going your way, there comes frustration. There comes worry. There comes doubt. And then the next day, you're feeling back hopeful again. And then you get a little worried again. And then certain things go right. Now you're feeling good again. Love will have you on a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? It really will because you got so many emotions tied to it. You got so many things that's driving that love. So you got to keep that shit in control, honestly. You gotta detach from it a little just to see it for what it really is. You get too caught up in those negative emotions, you're gonna want to quit. You're gonna want to stop. Nobody wants to be worried all the time. Nobody wants to feel frustrated and impatient and anxious all the time. So you gotta detach from it a little bit so you can keep going. It's necessary, I feel like. I feel like you have to detach from it. Because if you don't, then you might quit and it might drain you and it might overwhelm you. It might do a lot. So you gotta step back sometimes. You gotta let that thing breathe. You gotta like detach, man. You gotta detach from the things that you love the most because it will make you do a lot of shit that you're not proud of. It'll make you do and quit. It'll make you jealous. It'll make you hate. It'll make you angry. It'll make you do so many things if you don't control love. So you have to control and detach from the things that you love the most. I strongly feel like that. I really strongly feel like the things that you want the most can bring the worst out of you. For real. I live by, I don't know if y'all familiar with the term duality in the law of polarity, right? Anything is just is. It's just a thing. It's solely on the person that's looking at it. It's solely on the person's perspective or perception of whether that thing is good or bad. Everything is just a thing. At any given time, it can be good or bad for you. The things that you love the most could be the things that make you feel the worst. The things that you hate the most can make you feel like can make you feel real love at times. Like duality, everything is just is. You have the power to control what it is for you. Yeah, I talk about it all the time, how some people view certain things as bad things when it's a whole nother set of people that think it's a good thing. I was having a conversation with one of my friend girls today, and we was talking about one of my partners, and I was telling her he had got into a situation with another lady. So he decided that he was gonna fall back on her, right? A lot of women would think that is the an upstanding gentleman for doing something like that. Like, okay, he started dating someone else, so he took a step back from me to really focus on that one girl. A lot of people would say that's a good thing to do, but she gave me a hell of a twist. You know what I mean? She said, "Oh, he chose her over me. I don't fuck with that. I don't like that." Which is still true. Like, that's still right. You know what I'm saying? So he did one thing, and depending on who looking at it, can have two totally different perspectives. So how can we say one or the other is right? You can't. Like, you literally can't say one person was right or wrong because I can tell you valid points for each. And that's how everything is in life. Like, it's literally a belief system. What do you believe in that moment is probably going to be your perception of that thing. So you really can't take it personal if someone else feel a certain way about what you feel like, because in another world, they can be correct. Anybody's opinion can be valid at any given time, and we have to get out of somebody called me and threw me out of track. But we can't get blinded by, like, we can't take it personal when people have differing opinions or do things a different way, have a different perspective on life. I watch it on Facebook and Twitter all the time. Like, literally, somebody will post something that can be right either way, and people will literally attack another person because they think different the way they think. Like, literally calling this person names and disrespecting them. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, is it really that serious because they don't believe in the things that you believe in? That shit just wild to me. I swear it's wild to me. It's just crazy, man. I mean, I get it though, because I used to be like that. I used to think that I had all the right answers. Like, what I thought and believed was dominant. And then I quickly had to realize that, nah, this is just what you know. This is just what you and have been believing your whole life. It hit me hard when I went to college. You know what I'm saying? I went to school and I grew up in West Point, Mississippi. So, I mean, I really went 3 hours down the road to Hattiesburg, but just being 3 hours away showed me how people live a completely different way from the way I grew up. And it helped me realize, like, damn, the way that I've been doing this I thought was the way everybody does it, and people do it a whole nother way, and it works for them. Like, wow, that shit really blew my mind. Like, I thought this was the way it had to be, and then I see other people doing it another way, and in my head, like, damn, y'all doing it the wrong way, but shit, they get the same results that I'm getting. Like, I think Drake said it, man, we in the same building, different views, and that shit really is key to life. Like, all of us on the same journey. Well, we have different parts of our journey, but we on the same journey for happiness and peace. Everybody want happiness and peace, whether that's money, whether that's love, whatever it is. Everybody want happiness and peace. So we all on in the same building, wanting the same thing. We just got different views. A lot of people want to run amazing businesses. A lot of people want to be, have raised families. A lot of people want to do anything. Everybody got their own passions and their own desires, but at the end of the day, we all have desires of happiness and peace. And you can't get blinded or think somebody else is doing it the wrong way because their happiness and peace looks different than yours. There's so many forms of happiness. It's so many forms of fucking peace. You feel me? Like, you are allowed to have your type of happiness and peace that you like in your life. And it has to be okay. And we got to get out of hoping that it's okay for somebody else. As long as it's okay with oneself, then that's all that matters. It don't matter what the next person think about the thing that you love the most. It's all about you, right? And the best way to do that is not take it personal when other people have different opinions. People have different opinions all the time about the most craziest shit. So what makes you think they're not going to have a different opinion about something that you formulated in your head with your thoughts and your emotions, right? They don't know how you feel about this particular thing. So you can't take it personal if they have something negative to say about it. That's just their perspective. Cool. It's not bad. I'm not mad at you for saying that about it, but you don't know it. I know it. You ain't felt what I felt. You feel me? So you can't really tell me that this thing is not a right thing for me because I felt that shit. I had dreams about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really love this. So it's cool that you don't think like that, but I still love it and I'm still gonna rock with it. And that's what we have to get a better habit of not really focusing on other people's opinion about ourselves. Like, as long as we're not out here hurting people and killing people and doing stupid shit, we straight. You can love what you love, you can want what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is allowed. And if somebody in your life not allowing that shit to happen for you, they probably not for you. Seriously, they probably not for you if it's something that you love and passionate about and you're not harming anyone and they got a problem with it. Cut them off. Let them ride, man. And it's cool for them to not like that, but they not for you. Y'all not on the same vibration. Y'all not one for each other, man. Y'all can't rock because the further that I mean, I don't even care if y'all arguing about it. You still gonna stand up for what you believe in. That's energy that you putting towards that argument. That's energy. That's energy that you could be using for that shit that you love, going doing that shit you love, but instead you arguing with somebody about why it makes sense for you. Cut them off. Y'all on two different vibrations, and they slowing down your progress. They slowing down your success. And that shit is a journey in itself, detaching from shit like that. So I get it, man. I'm fully and truly compassionate for any and everybody that's trying to get away from certain things in their life. Like, I get it. It took me a while to detach from a lot of bad habits and shit that I picked up in my life. It took me a while. I've been detaching. Been consciously making a conscious effort to detach from shit that did not serve me since 2020 when the pandemic started. It is 3 years later, and I am still detaching from shit. Like, so be easy with yourself in your journey, man. Be easy with yourself. Be intentional. I ain't saying be so relaxed you don't do nothing. Be intentional, but be easy when it don't work quick, right? Self love is the best type of love, and it is the longest journey, I think. You know what I mean? You always gonna be working on yourself, and sometimes it can get frustrating. Sometimes you can feel like, damn, I just had it right yesterday. I was just at peace yesterday. I was just happy yesterday. And now I'm fucked up. Now I'm feeling, angry or frustrated, impatient, worried, doubting, like all that. You know what I'm saying? It's life. It's full of ups and downs. It's full of it's just full of ups and downs. And for me, that what made life so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what make life so beautiful is the fact that it's not happy all the time. Just think about if you was happy all the time. It would be no such thing as happiness. Because you will always be that. It won't be nothing special about it. You feel me? Like, life ain't gonna be that anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can create and you can turn negative experiences into happiness. Now that's where the real fun begins. That's where the real magic is. Something negative or can be perceived as negative happen in your life, and then you transmute that energy, that negative energy, into a positive. That's when you really start tackling life. That's when you really start mastering life, when you learn how to do that. And the easiest and the quickest way to do that is to detach from shit and just be existing. Just be. We are human beings. We're not human doings. Just be. Just be with whatever it is going on in your life. Man, equanimity. Y'all need to look that up. Equanimity. Equanimity is just being cool for whatever it is right now. Like, just being okay for whatever it is, however you feel. If you're feeling a little tired, if you're feeling worried, whatever it is, just feel it and be it. You know what I'm saying? Just be it. And everything is gonna be cool. I swear, be easy with yourself. The happy days are here. Well, that's our natural space. Our natural space is to be happy and to be at peace. Right. And we just been kind of programmed in all of these different ways throughout our lives to where we have to heal that trauma. We have to heal that all of those negative emotions and negative things that we kind of learned over the years. We have to deprogram them so we can get back to our natural space of peace. And throughout that journey, it's gonna be ups and downs of getting there. You're gonna find peace. You might get knocked off a little bit. You're gonna find peace a little bit more. You're gonna get knocked off again. You're gonna find peace even more. You're gonna get knocked out just a little bit. It's just a journey, and it's gonna keep going and going, and you're gonna keep getting better and better and better every single time. Every day you wake up, you better. That's what people don't really realize. Every day that you wake up, God give you another chance, another opportunity to live life again. You getting better. You can learn from whatever you did yesterday. And everything you did, all them failures, all them good times, you can remember all of that shit. Use that as a guide for today and have a good day again today. You wake up the next day, you better. You just learned some shit yesterday. You just experienced some shit yesterday. Take what you learned yesterday, place it in your life today, and you will have a better day the next day, and you keep getting better and better. Better and better and better and better. It don't stop. Like, it don't stop. It don't stop. So when y'all hear me talking about love, that's what I be talking about, man. I feel like I know that relationship type of love, that form of love is it's an important love too. But I be talking about love like peace and just happiness and just self awareness and self love, self all of that. Like the self. That's real love for me. Because when you know how to love yourself, you love everybody else so unconditional. Because you really not depending on their love. You're not depending on what they say. You're not depending on what they doing for you because you can do any and all things by yourself, for yourself. And that is the most best place to be at when you can give that to yourself. So everything else that your other loved ones give you is extra, man. It's extra and it feels so good because you don't need it. Anything that you don't need, it just feel like, damn, I wasn't even expecting that little love right there. And you got it from somebody else. Like, it just add more love to what you already had. Then you can be that for them. You can go give them some unexpected, unconditional love as well, man. It's just a beautiful feeling. And I'm glad I'm here. I'm literally glad I'm here. I'm on this journey of getting better and loving myself more and more every day. Like I'm able to love people so much more now. I'm able to love people so much harder now. I'm able to be more grateful now. I'm just it's enabling me to just be happy way more than sad, happy way more than frustrated, happy way more than any of those negative experiences. They still there, they still come up. I can't cap about that. That's just what it is, it's life. But I can easily turn those negative experiences into positive ones. And it just make my life feel so fulfilling. So fulfilling, man. What y'all thinking, man? Talk to me, man. Y'all on here? Share my life. I'm start going coming on here talking a little bit more, man. I be having a lot of shit on my mind. I just be wanna air that shit out. I came out here and I actually did some journaling on it. Did some journaling on it before I got on live, man, because that shit was heavy on me. Like love, bro. Love will bring out the worst in you sometimes. For real. Like I got so much passion for my business and it sometimes it just make me feel super exhausted, super mad, super frustrated, you feel me? But I wake up the next day even more inspired, even more motivated from the setbacks that I had the day before because I know when that setback come back again, I'm about to master that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if that little thing pop up in my life again, I'm about to tackle that shit because I done already beat that. It's like a video game, man. I beat that board before. So shit, anytime I'm making a little lesson, I'm grateful for it because shit, I know I'm gonna see it again. Once I see it again, it ain't gonna be a failure no more because I know what to do now. And I love that shit. I love that shit. I love it. And even with that love of knowing that I still have to tone myself down because that can still make you anxious in a way. That can still make you get out of the present moment because you already know you're gonna figure it out. So you still gotta keep a beginner's mind and still see it from a distance. Even though you know that this failure is a good thing, you can't get too excited about that because then you're gonna go through the whole cycle of being too excited and then disappointment. Like just be cool with it. Be excited. Be excited from a space. You know what I'm saying? Be excited from a distance. You know, I ain't saying don't be excited. I ain't saying don't love, but do it from a distance. Give it a little space so you can let it be what it is and not get too caught up in it. Cause what comes all the way up gonna come down. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come down. You're not gonna be on that high for long. So you gotta practice being at the center of everything, being in the middle of everything. Man, I had a meditation tonight, so real, it was like silence and noise. You know what I'm saying? Be in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? Just be in the middle of it. Observe both. At any given time, you are silent and you're noticing the noise. But sometimes your mind might be actually noisy and you want to get to silence. Like so, be in the middle of the both. Equanimity, straight up. But that was my little TED talk for the night, man. I appreciate you if you got this far in the live. Seriously, grateful for you. Divine gratitude on God. I appreciate you. Money Talk Mondays podcast. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of shit just like this. Is coming real soon. Super excited. If you haven't heard my podcast already, season one was done last year, and give me a second. I'm in the car. Gotta keep turning the light on. Um, season one, man. Link in my bio. Season one. And I really, it was my first season. At the beginning, it was raw, but it was so real. And then y'all can just tell throughout each episode how much better I got as the show went on. Man, my favorite episode. Whoo, it's been running your own race for a long time, but I like Why You Mad at Me. I really love that one. That one is on jealousy. Running your own race is just about not comparing your life to others. But Why You Mad at Me is a super good one. It's about jealousy. It's about why people jealous with us and how we can be jealous at others. Like super dope. I love that episode. And third is uh I don't know. That's a good one. We're gonna leave that one in the air for right now. Um, Mind Your Business. Let's roll with that. Yeah, I love Mind Your Business because it's talking about just being like your peace, like demanding peace in your life, protecting your peace. So mind your business. Um, why you mad at me and running your own race? You hear any one of those episodes? Do me a favor, shoot me a message on Instagram, on Twitter, wherever you at. Send me a message. Let me know what you think about it. Let's chop it up about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about any other episode that you think is your favorite, or if it's your favorite. Let me know what it is so I can do more episodes just like that. Let me know what format of the show y'all like the most. Let me know if y'all like the gratitude sessions at the end where people getting up talking about how grateful they are and what they grateful for. You know what I'm saying? Like if any of those things resonate with you, hit me up, man, because I want to know what people are thinking about the show. Like, I really want to make it the show that people really rocking with. So, help me out, man. Go on there, leave me a review. Um, Leave me a review. You want to subscribe to my YouTube channel? I'm gonna upload this on there. I'm gonna upload all of my little videos where I record when I'm by myself. It's going on YouTube. As we speak, I'm gonna be uploading all these videos. If y'all rocking, man. If y'all like what I'm talking about, sometimes hop on the live with me. Send me a message, send me a request, hop on the live and let's chop it up. Let's chop it up about some shit, man. Tap in. Until the next time, man. I'm out of here. Peace, love, and light to everybody life. I'm welcoming abundance in your life as we speak. Peace.